Where is a great place to go have a picnic to get out of this crazy heat in Arizona? We are right now experiencing like the hottest year ever. We've had, I think, 11 days in a row of over 110 degrees here in Phoenix. So, where can you go escape the heat? Today, I'm going to give you my top 4 picnic areas in Sedona, but not just anywhere in Sedona, along the creek. So all the way along Oak Creek, that it goes all the way through Sedona. I'm gonna give you my top 4 favorites. So hopefully you guys can escape, get there early, and get some nice, cool, fresh air. All right, maybe it's not gonna be that cool, but if you get a place that's shaded and you can dip yourself into the Oak Creek, which is super cold, it's really going to make a difference in escaping this craziness that we're seeing right now. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please, it means a lot to me and it helps the YouTube algorithm. Click subscribe and tip this bell here so you can be alerted every time we put out a new video, because everything that I do in these videos is to hopefully help you make better decisions for whatever it is you're doing, whether it's real estate, whether it's travel, whether it's finding a cool place to hang out, finding a new restaurant. I want you guys to be the first ones to get it, and I would love some of your feedback. So after you watch the video, please comment below if you've been to any of these places, if you hate any of them, if you agree and you love them, anything that I might have missed, please comment below so we can help everybody have a great time and get out of this heat. So let's go. All right, so number 4 on this list is Crescent Moon picnic area. Now, this little picnic area is along Oak Creek. So as you go into Sedona, it's gonna go off to the left, and that's where you're gonna find this picnic area. I love it because it is right by the creek, like all of them. So it is gonna give you that opportunity to get into the water and cool off. But it has a nice combination of trees. It's got some nice grass greenery, and it has a great view. Really, all 4 of these that I'm going to give you today are going to have pretty much similar things. They're just going to be at different spots along the river. Now, I'll give you at least one thing that I like most about all of them. What I like about this one is a little bit off the path, so not as many people will probably go there, because one of the big problem you're going to have with these spots is you gotta get there early in the morning. Otherwise, it's probably gonna be packed and you're not gonna find parking. So you're gonna have to park quite a ways away and then walk all of your stuff down to the picnic area. So try to get there as early as you can to find a parking spot and to pick a good spot for your picnic and for your friends or family, whoever's going with you. So that's what I like about this one. It's gonna have sitting area. It's gonna have an area where you can do some grilling, barbecue, whatever you want to do. Most of us, when we go on a picnic, we bring our food already prepared, so we don't have to waste our time with doing a fire and sit by the grill in this heat. So we just hang out, have some drinks by the river, hang out with the kids, and just enjoy a little bit of a cool down weather. So that was number 4. Let's go to number 3. Number 3 is going to be a little bit different. It's not a true picnic area, but it's absolutely beautiful in my opinion. So this is going to be the area down by L'Auberge. I don't know if I'm ever pronouncing that thing right. L'Auberge. I'm not French. What can I do?
What?
Just below downtown Sedona. You don't have to stay at these resorts, okay? Because they're pretty pricey, especially L'Auberge. That's very pricey, but super luxury and really beautiful. But you can park anywhere in downtown and just walk down to the river by any of these places. Now, if you do go down there, you can kind of picnic anywhere along the river. We took walks down there many times when we went down. I stayed at Amara 2 or 3 different times. Have not stayed up at L'Auberge yet because I have not talked myself into paying that price yet. Eventually, we'd like to do that at some point. I don't know when. But we did the walk by the river, and if you're courageous enough, you can walk through the river. And what I mean by courageous, I don't mean because the water is cold, because those of you who know and follow me, I love a cold plunge anytime I can get one. But one of the times when we were there, we saw a couple of snakes. They are not rattlesnakes, so I don't know. I'm not very familiar with them. It could be just a garden snake or a water snake. So, I don't know. Do a little bit more research on that and see if you're courageous enough to do it. But that area right there, as you can see in some of these pictures, is just really beautiful. You have trees kind of covering the entire river, but the trees just kind of like makes a tunnel over the creek, so you can walk through this thing for, I think we did about half a mile to a mile, and then back. And just a really, really nice little walk that you can be covered by trees almost the entire time. So you have shade almost the entire time you're walking through. And anywhere along that creek, you can sit down and set up your picnic and just enjoy that cool weather. So again, it's not a true picnic area, but it's worth trying it, test it out, see if it's something that you would like as well. All right, let's get into number 2. Now this one is probably my favorite just because of an experience that we just had there recently. We did not plan on going to this one. We just kind of happened to stumble into this one because all the other parking lots were full. And so this is Bootlegger picnic area. So right at the top where you park, not a lot of parking spaces in any of these. So that's why I keep saying that you want to get there early to save a spot. They have picnic tables and they have a couple of grills where you can grill if you want to, which again, we're not into that, but I know a lot of people like to go grill. In this heat, we prefer not to. And then from the parking lot, it has stairs going down to the creek and a few little spots around where you can chill and hang out in the shade with a nice area where you can go swimming in. Like, it's not very deep, but it's deep enough where you can enjoy cooling off. Again, it's 110, 12 degrees outside, and the creek is very cold. So it's really nice and refreshing. The kids had a great time and they walked through the river for a little bit in each direction, and they enjoyed that. One the kid was fishing, so they kind of walked with them and went to different spots and fished around a little bit. And of course, they throw them right back in the river. In case anybody's asking, we don't keep them. Okay, they fish, they put them back.
Okay.
So the kids had a good time. We hung out, we got to eat, had some drinks, and it was a really great day. Being able to cool off from this crazy heat, and about 6:37 p.m. we packed it up and headed home. So that was a really great experience. We didn't plan on it and we really had a great time. I can't tell you that it's so much better spot than any of the other ones. They're all very similar. So we just enjoyed it because everybody had a good time and we were able to get out of this heat. So let's go to number 1, and this goes without saying. Most of you probably have already guessed it. Anytime you Google Sedona for any reason, this will probably pop up in one of the first few pictures, and that is Slide Rock. And that's probably the most fun for any type of family. Mostly kids just love it because you truly can slide down the rocks in the creek on your butt. And it's always packed though, okay? So it has a bigger parking lot, so you have a little bit more of a chance to get in there. But again, you want to get there early in the morning because once the parking lot is full, they literally shut down. They close it up. So then you gotta park ways down the road. You gotta carry your cooler and all your other stuff. So here people are getting more creative. They're bringing umbrellas and canopies for a lot of shade. And you can see they're starting to put them all around. Now it is slippery, it's rocky, it's up and down. So you definitely wanna be careful with the kids, make sure they don't slip. But it is called Slide Rock. So that's the fun part of it. And that place is packed all day long and almost every day. But that's probably going to be the number 1 most popular one that people will talk about. So those are my top 4 picnic areas in Sedona. I hope that was helpful to you guys. Again, no matter how hot it is in Phoenix, that creek is darn cold. So it's really going to be a good way for you to cool off. And these places are great to hang out and spend some time with family, kids, friends, whoever you go down there with. There was an alternative $5 that I wanted to share with you that is a little bit outside of Sedona into Cornville, that we found some really great spots also along Oak Creek. Unfortunately, I cannot find it. I can't find it on the map. Can't remember where we went. This was at least 2 years ago. So we'll save that for another video when I go back down there and I'm able to share it with you. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Again, subscribe to the channel and click the bell so you're alerted when the next video comes out. And please, as always, share your thoughts and ideas in the comments so I know if this is helpful to you. And if I missed anything in the video, please share it so other people can benefit from it as well. Thanks again. Have a great day. See you on the next one.